church today. This is the lake at the bottom of our hill. We live up the hill from the lake. So I just figured I'd vlog in the car and give me something to do besides grabbing the dashboard and gasping every time my husband doesn't do what I would have done. Anyway, yeah, I haven't vlogged in a few days. There hasn't really been much to talk about. You know, working. I'm going to be working probably through the middle of, usually I work through the middle of October every year, but if the weather gets real cool and stays cool, it might be earlier. If it were to get really hot and stay hot and get busy, it would be maybe a week or so later, but usually it's right around the middle of October. One thing I can guarantee, and it's kind of funny, I'm just mentioning this because I get a kick out of it, is that every year I don't get a full paycheck for my last check. Without fail, I cannot remember a single year where my last paycheck has been 2 weeks instead of one. It kind of, you know, it kind of tickles me because I can really almost count on the fact that I'll be done in the middle of a pay period. So, which is fine. It's not a, you know, I don't care one way or the other. It's just something I've noticed. There is a little hard-sided Apache 78. There we go. We'll buy it. A little 78 Apache hard-sided pop-up. It's kind of cute. They want $2,300 for it. It would be kind of cute just to have, and you know, go on the occasional camping trip or weekend or whatever. Anyway, so we're on our way to church, and yesterday was a really busy day. I had wanted to vlog in the car yesterday, but I did not because it was just too busy. We got up in the morning and picked up my mom. We had my grandson, of course, as we usually do, and we picked up my mom and took her up to Roscommon. You can see we're going through Houghton Lake where we live now, but we went through Roscommon to Roscommon for her to get her hair done with Mary, who has done her hair for 20 some years. Very, very long time. And so we picked her up and went there, got her hair done. First we went out to eat. On the way we just went to Taco Bell for a quick taco. Leland, our grandson, had 2 cheese roll-ups. That's what he likes there. And that was probably about noon, a little after. So after we got my mom's hair done, we took her back home. I did get a little bit of video in the car of her. She was having a really good day. You know, her spirits were good, and you know, she was in a good mood, and she was having one of her better cognitive days. As we were driving up there, we went past Robinson Lake Road, which is where her house used to be when she had a house. And she said, "Oh, that's where I used to live." So, you know, that really surprised me because sometimes she doesn't even know. You know, lately there's been times she didn't know who I was, you know, in relation to her. So that was very pleasing to me. But anyway, so after we dropped her off, we went back home, stopped to check on the birds, and you know, let the dogs out and everything, and then went down to Mount Pleasant. We decided to go there for our monthly big grocery shopping trip. It is the middle of the month, and you know, my grocery shopping trips, I say monthly, but they usually last 5 or 6 weeks. So but anyway, so we went down and we got our all of our groceries, and that'll be detailed in my cheap, easy, low carb vlog about this shopping trip. On that channel, I detail what I buy and how much I spend each month for groceries, as well as often, you know, the kind of meals I prepare. And I'm getting used to, I'm trying to learn how to do actually cooking videos. It's taking me some time, but I'm working on it. I have a really, really long way to go, but it's just something that I'm just doing for fun, really. So once we got to Mount Pleasant, my grandson said he was hungry, and it had been a couple hours since we had eaten, about 3 hours. You know, my husband and I weren't hungry yet, but we had a lot of things we needed to do, and we got there kind of late in the day. We usually try to get there, leave Houghton Lake around 10:30 or so, or 11. And we didn't get there till about 3:30 or after that. So he was hungry, we weren't hungry yet, so we just said, well, we'll get something to eat in a little while. Well, as it turned out, we went to the thrift stores. He needed some winter clothes. So we went to the thrift stores down there. We got him some clothes. I found a pair of jeans that I liked. And I found him some really cute shoes, because he doesn't have any shoes for cold weather yet. And then, you know, it got down in the 20s night before last, so we're getting there. So he needs something besides Crocs or sandals. And his mom, you know, working 2 jobs, hasn't really had time. Anyway, so we got him some stuff, couple thrift stores, and then we went to Aldi, because Aldi closes, I believe, at 7, and it was already after 6 by this time. So next we had to go to Aldi, and I got all my dairy stuff there and canned goods that I usually buy there, and a pizza for today, because Aldi's has the very best take-home, cook-at-home pizza, and we're going to have that today. And then after Aldi's, we went to Gordon, because we figured we might as well go stock up on our frozen vegetables. I buy the big bags of frozen vegetables. They're 2.5 pounds, I believe, and they are all on sale right now for 2 for $5. So, you know, $1 a pound, and their frozen vegetables beat anybody else's frozen vegetables for quality, I believe. So my freezer right now is half full of vegetables. And now with the fresh produce season coming to an end, we will be eating a lot more frozen vegetables. Finally, it was time to go eat. And by the time we got to the restaurant, it was about 7:30, and it had been over 7 hours since little Leland, 4-year-old Leland, had eaten. And he had mentioned several times that he was hungry. And we were in and out of stores, in and out of the car, in and out of his car seat. And, you know, he was seeing toys that he wanted, and we were saying, no, you know, he has so many toys at our house, and I don't want him to get in the habit of thinking he gets a toy every time we go somewhere. And he just got a new toy this week. So, you know, we had to say no, and, you know, it was just a very busy day, and, you know, he was such an amazing, good little boy. I don't know of any other 4-year-old that wouldn't melt down under those circumstances. All the shopping, stuff he can't have, hungry, and I did give him an apple during that time, but it didn't hold him very long. But, you know, I don't know of many other kids, but by the time we got to the restaurant, he was still happy, and he was still funny, and he was still cute, and he just was like, I'm so glad we're going to eat lunch, or no, is it dinner? He just was so precious. We pretty much let him get what he wanted. You know, we went to Ponderosa, we let him get what he wanted, and I just can't say enough about what a wonderful little boy this is. He is just absolutely darling. And for a 4-year-old to not melt down under those circumstances, we're going around a corner, I gotta hang on here. For a 4-year-old not to melt down under those circumstances, to me, is just, you know, amazing. Nothing short of amazing. Okay, so we're coming around to the east side of Houghton Lake, so I'm going to turn my view here. So yesterday was real busy. Today, Leland doesn't come until 5. His mom's actually going to be with him for most of the day, so he will enjoy that. And we're on our way to church, as I said. My husband and I have, you know, a few hours this afternoon together, alone, which is rare, before he has to go to bed to go to work, and he'll probably go to bed, you know, about the same time Leland gets over to our house, or soon after, a little before, whatever. So we'll have some time together, which is rare. So I'm looking forward to that. And then tonight, of course, my little grandson will be there, and our little grandson, and I will have, after he gets to bed, I'm hoping I'll be able to do my cheap, easy, low-carb vlog about my grocery shopping trip yesterday. So that's a catch-up on me. Going up this road in a couple of weeks, the colors will be stunning, and I will do another video for you to see all these lovely colors. It's going to be amazing. I've never been to New England, but I've never seen more vivid colors anywhere in the country than in northern Michigan. So I will share those with you too when the time comes. Meanwhile, have a blessed Sunday, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.